There have been so many leaks over the last few days that there were a couple that we maybe missed, and I wanted to get to one that I thought was really important considering Pokemon Legends ZA is just a few days away from coming out, and Mega Dimension, its DLC, has already had a couple different things potentially leaked, specifically what Mega Evolutions might be in it. Hey guys, I'm Rob, this is Haus, and before we dive any deeper, I'm going to ask you guys to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the great Pokemon content we have coming out here. We've been covering leaks for the last couple of days. We are going to be doing a lot of coverage for Pokemon Legends ZA once it comes out. We're going to have where you can find all the different Mega Stones. We are going to have where different Pokemon are, where you can get the legendaries, how to complete all the missions, all of that kind of stuff here at Haus. So you're not going to want to miss out on that. Make sure that you subscribe. Let me know in the comment section below, by the way, are you guys taking these leaks specifically about Mega Dimension seriously, and which Mega Evolution are you most excited about? Spoiler alert, I don't think Flygon is getting in this first DLC. Alright, we got that one out of the way. I know everybody's really upset about that one. That does include me as well. I was really hoping for it. Now, there are rumors that we will get a second DLC. There are rumors of that. If that were the case, I think Flygon would finally make it into that one, but we will have to see. Let's get started here. So, the data mining has started in a very significant way, or really is probably concluding at this point. Most of the game is out, and there are just a lot of files that are out there right now for different aspects of Pokemon Legends ZA. One of these are the different, potential megas for Mega Dimension, which is coming out, or at least rumored to be coming out in December. Let's just get into what this person found, and then what the latest data leaks have for, or the data mining, has for the different DLC Mega Evolutions. This Hero of Time link person posted on Reddit. I know we just got done seeing all the megas we had leaked half a year ago, but it seems Game Freak may have accidentally partially revealed the next set of megas coming in future updates / Mega Dimension. In the text files for all the form data, there's scrubbed out spots that seem to indicate new megas, marking as spoilers because these could spoil the entire DLC. There's coincidentally 2 spots after Raichu and before Sandshrew, and then spots fitting Heatran, Darkrai, and Zeraora. Some of them are really weird though, and seem to imply secondary megas for some existing ones, unless Game Freak suddenly decided to give us stuff like Mega Wynot or Munchlax. Anyways, here's the list I managed to come up with. Keep in mind, for the Paldean Pokemon, they are listed by index number, not by national dex number. So here's what we got right now. Raichu X and Raichu Y. Then there's the potential, in this little section of, the national dex for Pokemon, Banette Y, which I really doubt, Tropius or Chimecho, Absol Y, which of a lot of the options that we're going to see here, I think it is potentially one of the higher ones. They've been showing a lot of Mega Absol while doing, all the different marketing and stuff for Pokemon Legends ZA. Then you have some Pokemon within this of Deoxys, Torterra, Infernape, Empoleon, Bibarel, Staraptor, Kricketune, Luxray, Roserade, Rampardos, or Bastiodon. I could see them maybe doing Deoxys, I don't know, maybe Luxray, Roserade, something like that. Kricketune would be hilarious, but I doubt that one's going to happen. Garchomp Y, which would be kind of crazy, but again, I could see it. Garchomp's a very popular Pokemon. Lucario Y, another very popular Pokemon I could see happening. Hippowdon, Drapion, Toxicroak, Carnivine, or Luminion. I would be very surprised by this one, although, we've seen some leaks of Gen 10. Luminion is in there, apparently with a new design, or at least partially new design. I could see that maybe happening. Palkia, Heatran, or Regigigas, which we have talked already about. Heatran potentially being in the next one, right? We had the earlier leaks that showed Zeraora, Darkrai, and Heatran. You'll see here within this one, Giratina, Cresselia, Fione, Manaphy, or Darkrai. Then we have Stunfisk, Mineshow, Druddigon, Golurk, or Bouffalant, Meowstic, Vikavolt, or Crabominable, Shiinotic, Salazzle, Beware, Zarina, Comfey, Oranguru, Passimian, Golisopod, Palossand, or Pyukumuku. Whew, a lot of different choices here. Sorry, I'll pick a couple here. I could see Mian Shao or Gerudogon maybe getting one. Golurk would be fun too. Meowstic getting one would be only if they were deciding to add one for Emma during this DLC, which there's not been a lot talked about with Emma, actually, even in the leaks of this game. So I'm actually surprised by that. Vikavolt or Crabominable, either would be a good choice. I think I could see them going Beware, Zarina. They have a weird obsession on the TCG card game with Salazzle. But Golisopod, I think, would be a really cool one as well. Then you have Magearna, Marshadow, Nagandal, Statatica, right? Staccatica, yeah. Blacephalon, Zeraora, or Melmetal. We already know this one's going to be likely, at least, Zeraora. Zamazenta or Eternatus. Palafin, which I don't know why they would only pick one of those two. I guess Eternatus would make the most sense, but still seems pretty unlikely there. Palafin, Arboliva. I don't know why I'm just blanking on how to say that one's name. Skullvillain, Bellybolt, Reverum, or Orthworm. I really think Skullvillain is probably pretty likely here, but we did see something about Palafin, if you remember, in the early portions of the leaks, so that could happen with that form change, right, with that extra one. Mousehold, Cetitan, or Baxcalibur. Either of these last two I think would be awesome. I'd be a little disappointed by Mousehold. Then we have Tatsugiri, Cyclizar, Palmot, Kilowattrel, or Bombardier. I don't know. I don't know if I'd really love any of these, but maybe Palmot or Bombardier would be the most fun to Bombardier, would be the most fun for me. Then you have another really good one here in Squawkabilly, Flamigo, Cloth, Garnackle, Glimora, Grafii, Dashbun, Mabostiff, and Bramblegast. I personally would love to see Garnackle get one, but I don't think that's going to happen. So this is what we have. I read them all. I was just giving you guys my opinions on where we think these are going to be. Now, I have not seen the full leak at this point, so I've only seen a couple of these. I know that there are a few that I read that there are some people who are saying that these are absolutely the ones that are getting picked, but I wanted you guys to be able to see the list of what we have so far. Now let's get into the ones that this is apparently the full Datamine list. This is what they are actually expecting to happen. So we got Raichu, X and Y, Chimecho getting a Mega Evolution, which I think would be helpful to it. I would love to see them make it Steel type. I've seen that in some fan-made games. I think it makes it a very good Pokemon. Absol actually getting that Z or Y form, whatever they'll end up calling the other one. Staraptor being the one that's picked here, which is a bit surprising to me, but it is a very popular starting bird Pokemon. Garchomp and Lucario getting one. Again, not a huge surprise there. Golurk, actually, okay, I had not seen this. Golurk getting one is awesome. I am very happy about that one. Meowstic, again, I think that's going to have something to do with Emma in the game. That would make the most sense to me. Crabominable, I think, would actually be a really cool, option there as well. I'd love to see it go from being really goofy to being, something a little bit more fun. Golisopod as well getting one. That was one of my choices. Again, I really only saw, I think here and down here. So this middle part I did not know about. So I'm very happy to see Golisopod getting one. Magearna getting one. Skullvillain getting one, which I think I had actually seen somebody talking about this from this list where somebody was like, if it's Skullvillain, is it going to get, a yellow pepper for its head? I think that would be pretty fun. Glimora makes sense considering how important it was. And then Tatsugiri and Baxcalibur. So Tatsugiri would be an interesting one. How that Pokemon would work without Dondozo would be interesting. But look, I mean, this is a really good list of Pokemon. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 new Mega Evolutions that are expected to be coming out in the first DLC. Now, again, it might be the last DLC, but there have been rumors of 2 DLC. That's why they announced the one now, and then they're going to announce a second one potentially during Pokemon Day on 2026 during the 30th anniversary, where I'm expecting it to just be outright one of the best Pokemon days that we have ever had, one of the best Pokemon Presents that we have ever had. I'm sure it will be outstanding. But yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys think. I'm really excited about quite literally all of these. I think that they could be very cool. I am, I will admit I'm a little hesitant on Absol, Garchomp, and Lucario getting another one. I think that they're all really cool, and I think that they would be potentially really fun if they are done correctly, but It feels like, you know, we will potentially have those extra ones now. I don't know why they're calling them Z. I'm just remembering now that we've called them all X and Y. So why they'd be Z ones? Okay, real quick theory here is that maybe they're just going to be their own thing. Maybe it's just going to be Mega Absol and Mega Absol Z. I don't know. Feels like either some sort of continuity error or something here. So you guys will have to let me know what you think about that in the comments section below. Which one are you most excited for as well? I would say, honestly, the one I'm probably the most excited about would be Golurk. I would love to see that one, you know, be as amazing as it could be. Because Golurk's a really cool Pokemon. I love the design. I love the typing for it. And seeing it get more would be great. So, yeah, that is going to do it for us on this one, though. So, from our house to yours, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next one.